Hey Emerald Inofus lovers, if you want to know how I made this soft, tasty, good looking bread, keep watching this video. Before I tell you how I made this bread, let me give you a background story. We made our bread first with this bread making machine and we expected a good soft bread, but we were highly disappointed by the result. You can see how it is looking super ugly, and machine didn't mix the flour very well. There was no kneading, nothing. And when we brought out the bread, look at what we saw. It was so disappointing, and all our ingredients wasted. Actually, me and my husband were expecting something soft and fluffy, but we were highly disappointed. So what did I do? I decided I am going to make another bread completely without the bread making machine, and it came out super good, super soft, super lovely, like you saw in the very beginning. So if you want to know how to make a good bread, not this type, a very good one, tasty that your family will love, keep watching this video. So the first thing you are going to do is you are going to take your flour. You are going to measure about 500 to 600 gram of flour. For 500 to 600 gram of flour, you use 7 gram yeast, okay, yeast. And you are going to measure everything. You can activate your yeast first if you are not sure of your yeast. Then you use 2 tablespoonfuls of sugar, okay. Please, bread do not need a lot of sugar. 2 tablespoonfuls is enough for 600 gram of flour, okay. Then you use 1 teaspoonful of salt, and then personally I don't use water for my bread. I use basically milk, and you can measure about 200 to 250 ml of milk or water depending on what you want. If you want a very rich bread, please use milk. And then you warm up your milk in the microwave. Just warm it up and pour it in. Then I use 1 egg to increase the protein content of the bread, and I used 100 ml of sunflower oil. You can use butter or margarine or whatever you love. You can even use coconut oil, but I use sunflower oil, 100 ml. And then pour it inside and mix. Please use warm water or warm milk. This will help your yeast to activate, okay. Don't make it too hot so it doesn't kill the activity of the yeast. And then I used coconut flour and omega seed mix. This is why I love my homemade bread, because I get to add things that are good for us, increase the protein content and increase the omega percentage of the bread by using this omega rich seed mix, okay. So that is one of the benefits of making your bread at home. You can see how generous I added this. Then it is time to mix. You can use about 100 gram of your coconut oil and your seed, okay. And then please mix properly and then knead it with your machine. It's better use a machine than you use your hand, because bread needs this working on it in order to. If you have a mixture like this, just add a little bit of flour. Make sure that your dough is clean, okay. It's not sticky. You can see how it is. It's elastic and clean. It's not sticking to your hand or sticking to your machine, okay. Then the next thing, spray your bowl with oil, and then put in your dough inside and allow it to rest and prove for 1 hour, at least minimum 1 hour. If you can leave it for 1.5 hours, you can leave it. The principle is that your dough doubles in size, okay. Let your dough double in size. So if it doubles in 1 hour or 1.5 hours, then it is ready, okay. So cover it, place it in a warm place. What I do is that I heat up my oven a little bit, and then I off it, and then I place my dough in it, and then the yeast can do its job. Now I've brought it out of the oven and it has proved and doubled in size, and now you just knead it a little bit. You can see how clean it is and beautiful and ready to be shaped into the bread sizes that I want. And then I put in some baked stable chocolate on top of it. Yeah. And then you leave it again for the next 1.5 hours. It's supposed to double, okay? So now you can see it ready to be baked. Yes. After 20 to 25 minutes, this is the result. Wee. I love it. Look at how beautiful our bread came out. Shiny, soft and fluffy, tasty. The aroma was heavenly and we all enjoyed it. We all enjoyed it. My children love it. I love it. Everyone enjoyed it. And you can pair it up with, tea, with beans, with whatever you love to eat your bread with, okay? So please enjoy, like, comment, and share this video and follow this page. Thank you for watching.
Like, comment, and subscribe.